So a few years after college, I went to France to be a missionary, thinking that I'd just be there for a year and then I would go to seminary. But while I was in France, on one hand, really liked living there and fell in love with the culture, but I also fell in love, met my husband, and so I ended up staying for 5 years. I'd already been feeling a call to ministry. Jean and I were really involved in our local church, and my pastor there had encouraged me to pursue theological studies. And we wanted an experience of living in my culture and moving to the United States, so we, not really knowing what to expect, took this leap together. I'm taking an independent study with Professor Jacqueline Lapsley this semester, and I'm looking at a text, Genesis 24. We worked from the original language, translating from Hebrew and doing exegesis on the text. Looking back on my time here, I've been grateful for this opportunity to look deeply at the Word, the text before us, and to learn Greek and Hebrew and to see the message that comes out of the Bible, which is a word of life and hope for people. And that's the word that we are called to preach as pastors. After my second year in seminary, we had a baby. And this is a great place to do that because the community shares resources and there's a lot of people around doing the same thing. So living in community, taking what we learn in the classroom and then trying to apply that to our daily life and living together has been a great experience. One of the things that's so exciting about being a pastor is that you get to participate in God's work in the church. And although God is present in every vocation and everywhere in the world, I think the church is still a special agent of God's change. In pastoral ministry, I'm excited to see people liberated by this word of life that, for example, can bring forgiveness and reconciliation. Just as we've been reconciled to God through Christ, we have this hope now that we can be reconciled to one another.